Hey, it's Michelle, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a mala necklace. And I'm going to be teaching you this at my place of work, the Bazaar Star Beatery, located at 216 East Ridgewood Ave in the Rear White Cottage. Or for those people who don't know street names, it's up the driveway from Renato's. Let's go in. In the next clip, my boss is going to be talking a little bit more about what a mala is. And in this clip, you can see some examples.
Hi everybody, so today we're going to be talking about malas, and a mala is a tool for meditation. It can also be a fashion piece, so whatever you're feeling is great. If you want to use a mala for meditation, for a practice of going within and creating a vibration for yourself, you're going to want to make it 108 beads. So why 108, right? So 108 actually demonstrates for us the 108 energy centers inside of the body. Some believe that there's 108 names for God. 108 equals 9, a master number. The body, mind, and spirit triple, right? So we're going above and beyond. We're balancing also the physical, the mental, and the spiritual body. And what that means is that we create a sound. It's a mantra, it's a vibration, and that vibration starts to enter the body. And as we start to count on our mala of 108, we start to become the vibration within. So what that really means is that we start to attract other things that are within our vibration. So some people like to use a mala with just a word. Other people will use a Sanskrit mantra, which is a very old vibration. And it's totally up to you. It could be love, it could be peace, it could be Om Namah Shivaya, it could be Satpatem Dehi Parameshwara. Whatever it is for you is the most significant. So you choose what you're working with in that time and what it is that you want to bring into your life. The second piece of a mala is that you can either knot it and say a prayer every time you knot your mala, or you can use a very small bead just to separate your bigger beads of 108. Here in the bead store, we have an entire mala wall. And this mala wall has many different types of stones on it. A lot of people believe in the metaphysical power of stones. So we use rose quartz for love. We use amethyst for serenity. We use quartz crystal for clarity. These stones each hold a vibration as well. So when you choose to make a mala, you might want to choose it by color, right? Colors are associated with the 7 chakras inside of the physical body. We have red for the root, orange for the sacral, yellow for the solar plexus, green for the heart, blue for the throat, which is about communication, purple for the third eye, and then white, okay, for the 1,000-petal lotus for the crown. So it's up to you how you want to choose your mala. The second thing about that is that you might want to just choose a stone. So first the color, second the stone, and then your string. You might want to do it where you're just stringing the beads. In that case, you would use a wire coated in plastic. If you decide that you're going to knot between your beads, you would be using Griffin cord, which is silk or nylon cording, and it has a needle at the end. The most important part about making a mala is to remember that your thoughts are creating your reality. So when you're creating this thing, you want to be in a positive state of mind, right? You don't want to be like, oh my God, I have to do all that homework. I don't want to do this. I'm going to make this mala. No, you want to be in a very clear state of mind. My intention is this. This is what I want to bring in. This is what I'm using this to release with. So before you start making a mala, think about your intention. What is it? What do you want to bring in? What do you want to work with? And then begin. When you're finished, we're going to show you how to crimp your mala. So you make sure that you're just stringing in a positive mindset, everything's moving through, and you feel good about it. And that's the best way to get started with a mala. So I hope you enjoyed this. The other thing I'll tell you, one last thing, is that you really want to pick a guru bead that brings your mala together. So something that's very significant for you. It can be a Hamsa, the hand of God. It can be a Merkaba, the multi-dimensional Star of David. It could be a cross. It could be a crystal. It could be a charm. Whatever that is, make sure that that piece is very significant to what you're working with. It's really great to sit in a nice place and be very present, maybe light a candle, and then you can get going. You won't be disappointed when you start using a mala, especially when you work with it every day. The rule is a 40-day mantra will shift your vibration and break habits. So if you're looking to do that, definitely start making yourself a mala and get going. Usually good to start on a new moon because that's when we create new intentions, new vibrations, new missions, new projects, all the good stuff in life. So hope to see you soon. Love is the message. Happy mala making.
As my boss was saying, these are the stone beads that you can use in your mala necklace. And here are wooden beads that would be used the same way, except they're made of a different material. And then here is the wall of crystals that you can use as filler beads in between the big beads. Or you can use a bag of seed beads from this wall. This is what I will be using today to make my mala. The materials that you will need to make your mala are a crimp, filler beads, in my case a bag of seed beads, your mala beads, your guru bead, a tassel or something that dangles, a string, which is a plastic covered wire, and you want your string to be around a yard and a half because this necklace is pretty long. Then you need crimping pliers to close the crimp, finish your necklace, and then scissors to cut off the excess string. Now, before we get started, you want to make sure that you tie a tiny knot at the end of your string. This is to assure that your beads do not slide off your string as you are beading. It acts as a stopper and it will be removed later on. Now, stringing a bead onto a string is pretty self-explanatory. You'd grab the bead, look for the tiny hole, and just stick the string through it, like so. So once you've beaded, your mala should look something like this. A big bead, then a small filler bead, big bead, small filler bead, and the beads that you want to be at the bottom of your necklace towards your guru bead should be at both ends of your string.
So when making a mala, you're going to have two pieces of string when you get to the end. And what you want to do is you want to bring those two pieces of string together with your guru bead. And your guru bead is going to be something special that pulls the entire mala together that's significant for you. The next thing you're going to do is take your crimp and put your crimp on both pieces of string. As you do that, you'll take your tassel or whatever it is that you're going to be closing your mala with and put the two pieces of string through the tassel. And then you'll take your two pieces of string and pass that back through your crimp. And as you do that, you're going to want to pull everything together nice and tight to make sure that it will actually hang right, okay, that it's even, and that you have 108 beads on your mala. The next thing you're going to do is you'll take your crimping pliers and the very tip of the crimper, you're going to take your crimp and smush it. Here we're closing the mala. When you're fully finished, you can take the two ends off by cutting it off, and voila, your mala is complete.
So now your mala is complete. I like to wear my malas in everyday situations as a fun accessory. I hope you learned a lot about malas, the meaning of them, and how to make them, and I hope this inspires you guys to go out and want to make your own. Happy mala making!